Right. You know what? If you can hold it. Whoa.
Hold on, dude.
Oh, shit.
Got my winch line?
What is up, guys? We are up here near Hellhole Reservoir. We just found this cool site off of 11 Pines Road. Crazy road. If you've never been up it before, it's pretty steep, both up and down, and really cool views. But there's trucks coming the other way, and kind of a gnarly road to get up here. But really excited to get some camping in tonight. We've got some running water down there. It sounds and looks gorgeous. It's about 75 degrees out, so it's a really nice day today, especially nice in the shade. Tomorrow we're supposed to hit up Hellhole Reservoir, the trail, which I'm really looking forward to. This is going to be the Samurai's really first trail. We took it out last weekend and did a little bit of camping, but it was pretty mild. Hopefully we get some cool obstacles tomorrow. It's morning time, and it's definitely overcast, much colder than yesterday, just like they said. Here's the start of the trail up here. Got everybody airing down, getting ready for the run. I've got the GoPro mounted on top of the Samurai over here, and I totally forgot I had it up there, so I ran my windshield wipers for a second, and we're stuck in the up position now, so that's fun. Broken, we haven't even started yet. We'll see what else I can break off on this maiden voyage. The coolest thing about the trail run this day is that we had 5 very different vehicles, all with different size tires, different wheelbases, and even different driver experience. So all of that combined made this a ton of fun.
Slow, yeah, slow.
Nice.
Okay, a little passenger, and you're out of it. That was easy.
Awesome. Up, he's taking the off-camber line.
Yeah. He's getting that.
Looks good. Yeah. Beautiful. Very nice.
Yeah! Sideways! I like
By far the craziest vehicle to see out on the trail was this brand new Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk. As far as I know, is pretty much stock. I know she put rock sliders on it. I'm not sure what other upgrades she had, but she made it through about a third of the trail, and I was very impressed with what that thing could do. Early on in the trail, I noticed the Samurai was having a really hard time maintaining an idle, which is kind of weird because I just tuned it before we left, and I think it might have something to do with the altitude. Usually it will just idle and crawl on its own, but in this case I had to constantly give it gas to keep it running. Wasn't a huge deal, just made it a little bit more challenging to drive, and I didn't want to mess with it on the trail because I didn't want to make anything worse. Once she went over this obstacle, we decided that it had been far enough, and we found an open spot for her to back into and leave the Trailhawk, and she jumped in the JL, which I think was a great idea because the obstacles after this get much harder.
Okay. Fast driver. Driver.
Yeah! Okay, nice and slow.
Slow,
You're
slow.
coming off. All right.
Like a pro.
Those rock sliders put in some work.
Turn.
That's when he drops down. Then back up. Wow.
Turn. Keep turning. That's why I want you to turn that way. Real easy, real easy. Coming down the back. Turn this way just a little. Come straight. Straight. This one's almost down. Right there at the bottom. Keep coming. Don't turn too much. Your back tires. There you go.
And so
Stay this way a little. Your door's in danger. Straight down. You're good now.
I like that warning. Your door's in danger.
you don't care about those doors.
Turn it. I'm like, your door's done. Now this way.
It's not very good power steering. So he doesn't have power steering.
Yeah.
You're oh
Really slow, dude. You know what? Go back.
yeah.
Oh, you got it now.
You
Go
got it.
forward.
You got it.
Right this line right here.
Go slow.
Turn this way a little more if you can. As soon as you can, turn it. Because you're gonna. Oh God. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning.
That's all she got.
Okay. Keep it right there.
Oh.
Reaching down, but you're really freaking high on this side. Oh! Woo! You're not gonna turn now, though. Fuck. Oh! Okay. Hold on. Stop just for a second. Right there. Now, can you go more that way now?
Yep. That's about it right now.
Okay, just let it roll forward. You're not touching the rock, but I think you need to start turning this way so you don't roll. So,
Passenger?
yeah.
And you're going to drop back here on your left-hand side. It's dropping. He's coming down back here.
Yeah, and it's pulling this
You are
the
totally
back.
in the air back here.
Oh, keep going. Go forward. You're good.
Yeah.
You cleared that rock. The back just cinched over. You're good. Oh,
It's that next drop that's really
right. There you go. Turn toward me now. Turn toward me. It was just a little slow.
Hold up. Really slow. If you reset. All right.
Just about to start coming down.
I just want him reset. You're still going to drop here.
Yeah. You have to come toward us.
Gotcha.
Hey, but about this far, you'll start climbing. So if it starts coming up, just keep coming.
Right there, it's at the bottom. Now go up. Keep turning. Keep turning. You want to be this far, this way as much as possible. Huge. It's going to swallow you up. Keep turning. That's all. Push you forward. There you go. Keep going. Keep it a little more. Now turn toward me. On your passenger foot. There you go.
You're clear.
You're clear.
Watch it drop off the back.
Don't worry about the back. Look at the front.
Slow.
He's looking. He's impressing himself on the back tire.
You're almost there.
It's cool.
Slow.
I saw him taking a peek. He's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Almost there. There you go. You're down.
Aim for that rock right there with your driver tire. The top of that rock, yes. Go that way a little more. You're good. Okay. Now start turning toward me.
Yeah. That's nice flex.
You got it, brother.
Thanks for the spotlight.
Good driving. There you go. You can start going slow. Go down slow. Good. You got a giant rock in the back you're going over. Okay, now you're clear.
Beautiful, man. You made that look easy.
Slow, 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 slow.
Getting ready to come down in the back.
Real slow. You're almost there. Slow, slow.
There you go.
Boom, down.
Now. Real slow. Real slow. Right there. That's your line. Straighten out just a little bit. Straighten out. Straighten out. There you go. Keep coming forward.
Just your rock slider.
You're good. Turn toward me.
Just your rock slider. You're good.
Back tire has to go off that giant rock. There you go. Come toward me.
All right, use those brakes.
Turn toward the rock.
He's gonna get one of those boobies.
Turn hard.
Coming down. Go slow. Go slow.
Go slow. And switch. Straight. Straight ahead right there. Go ahead forward. Now start turning this way. Straight ahead. Right. Up. There. Turn that. You went slow. Get up. Get toward that tree.
Beauty.
Go off.
Watch that rock right there.
Slow, slow. You're going to start coming down right now. I turn to the right now?
No, just straight.
Your hair right, not much. You're fine. Keep coming. You're going to start dropping your back left. Now you're dropping your front left.
Okay, now you got it.
Beauty. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Couple big drops coming, nice and slow.
Clear.
All right, let me get up to the front here.
Nice brakes.
Nice placement of that rock.
Like that, huh?
Real good on this side. Got another drop coming for your driver's side. That line looks good. Hold that.
I know, I built it.
Go driver a little bit. There you go. Driver a little bit more. A little bit more. Come forward. Keep coming. All right, now you can straighten it out.
That's pretty cool.
All right, yeah, go that way a little bit. You got a big drop coming on this side.
No issue.
You're about to drop right here. Very nice. Now you're going up, you need to come drive it a little bit. Yeah, you're about to come down on that passenger. There you go.
Turn this way just a little bit when you go down. Go really slow.
Jeez,
Right there, don't turn anymore. Right there. Going, you're almost to the bottom. Right there. Now you got some traction. Go, just pop over it. You're almost over, right there. All right, straighten out. Use that power steering.
Alright, straighten out.
Piece of cake, dude.
Carburetor doesn't want to run at that angle.
Oh, that's a steep angle.
When you're Marshall, this is how we come from.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hello? Anyone still there? The terrain just keeps changing the whole time. You start out and you're just on kind of a dirt road with some small rocks. Next thing you know, you're going over a bunch of roots. There's a small water crossing, a bunch of mud that you got to climb out of. Then you're in a rock pile. Next, you're in an open area going down sort of a V-notch, a steep decline. So it just keeps changing and it makes the trail a lot of fun. On the way down the trail, I decided to air my tires down to 8 psi, and if you look at them in this video, they really just don't look like they're deflated at all. I think it's because the Samurai is just so freaking light. So when we got down to the bottom, I aired it down to 7, and you'll see on the way up, it still wasn't low enough. I really didn't want to go down below that because I didn't want to break the bead and have something that's going to hold up the whole group. Bead locks are definitely in my future because I need to get more grip out of these tires. When they're aired up this much, they just want to slip and slide on everything, and it really makes it hard to climb up stuff.
Right there, yes. Oh! Oh! You're so close.
Back dip on that rock.
No, keep on. Now turn that way. No, go even more, driver. Go back and go even more this way. Don't have the traction. Just spinning on that one rock.
Switch it.
Yeah, you don't have the traction in the rear. It's the problem now.
There you go, there you go.
Turn driver. Keep driver.
Back it up, do that thing.
Right there, big rock, little passenger. Got it. Oh, now you got it. Die! You should be able to roll through this. Just don't hit the rock in the back. Stay this way. Okay, now you're getting the finish flare. You want to just go
I gotta go that way a little
that way a little bit, not a lot. I mean, you barely caught it.
Both him and Jersey were staring very intently.
Really?
Like, hold it, what's up over there?
There you go. Yes! Driver! Nope.
So close.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Nope. He's on a traction.
That, and his rear diff is going right into that rock, too.
Is it?
Yeah. The rock right in
Backing
the,
up or going forward?
Going forward.
Okay.
Going right. That's what's. I think that's what you're hung up on. Is you're dragging your diff on that rock.
In the front too.
Yeah,
Probably
we
he's
can't
able
go
to get
anymore
over
that
and
way.
let the rear just kind of go don't.
Well, I can't really back up right here because if I come off this thing, that's going to be rough.
I know. That's going to be sketchy, man. Oh, god damn. Right.
You know what? If you can hold it. Whoa!
Hold on, dude. Oh, shit.
You got my winch line?
Yeah, hold on.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Close one.
I got it.
All right, everyone's hands clear?
Hold on, we got to get the hell out of the way. This is a steel cable.
Alright, I'm getting all right.
I bet it does.
You're still turning that way. Don't back up anymore.
I'm not.
Roscoe, come here. Roscoe, come.
I'm going to try to drive out of this now.
Why don't you like get up there and we'll try to get the cable off once you're up there.
Yep, for me.
We're following that wall with your back tire.
Now the good driver.
Alright, let's get your winch on.
You're clear.
You're clear. Fenced up.
Woo! Thanks for the help, guys.
Are you sweating?
No, man, I've been in way worse than that. There you go.
Alright, we'll reset.
This is a new one. Does he need to go with the driver?
Driver now. Driver. Use a little wind.
There you go.
There you go. Driver.
Brian and his TJ Rubicon made easy work of these two obstacles, which are definitely the hardest on the trail. He kind of just rolls right over everything, and I was really impressed with his driving ability and the Rubicon's performance. I mean, it was just made for a trail like this. He was the only one that didn't have to pull winch line. Nice job. That looks good. Go a little bit driver.
Yes. Go forward. Go forward. You straighten out. There you go. Straight. Go ahead.
Yeah, buddy. Beautiful.
Up, up, back.
Got a big climb for your rear passenger.
Damn. Look at that.
Did it, dude.
Up, turn that way a little bit. Come forward. Yep. Stick it, man. Good. Go.
That rear passenger slipping in the hole.
Yeah.
Can you try to get a little bit more momentum in it?
Yeah, if you give it a little bump, maybe. From there.
Yeah, I wouldn't go much further. No, that's it.
No. All right, so turn more, back up a little bit and then turn more my way. You can go back if you have to. Then turn toward me.
buddy. It's looking good. Don't get penisy. We got one more.
Great traction right there. Excellent.
Start coming driving now.
Plastic.
It's looking great, man.
I think you're gonna make it.
It's looking good.
Freaking dance. Drive it with it. Yeah. Right to that hole. Dance, I'm telling you.
So close.
I fell. Let's see you go this way. Yeah, go forward a little bit. Straight. Got it, man. I want to make it all look good.
Beauty. Alright, we got back last night pretty late. It was like midnight when I got home. It's a 3-hour drive from where we were camping. And man, that 11 Pines road is pretty brutal, man. It just goes on and on. It's pitch black out there because it was a little bit stormy. And man, I didn't see another car on the road for like an hour and a half. But made it home all right. And we were towing, so we had to drive way slower on that 11 Pines. We were only going 25 or 30, but the Samurai is back in one piece. We did it. It kind of looked like maybe it was gonna get a little bit of body damage. You might have seen in the video this little piece of plastic trim down here broke off, and we bent up the rocker just a little bit down here. We really need to get some rock sliders. The ones I want are kind of expensive. There's two different kinds. There's like the kind that goes on the bottom down there that welds onto the frame, and then there's another one that's closer to these body panels on here. And I would kind of like to use the one on the body and then just stiffen up the frame separately, but we'll see what ends up happening. Either way, I definitely need some more armor there. And on the rear bumper, I came down on that a few times and macked it pretty good, but it's still holding up there. A couple people said my shock towers were just going to peel off the frame because I only welded them on the sides. They haven't, but you know what? I think they're right. I think I need to weld some more on there on the back part just to kind of help it out, give it a little bit more strength, because that's a problem I just don't want. I don't want anything bending off like that. Plus this thing comes down pretty hard. The suspension's pretty stiff, but yeah, no real damage. You know, some metal got hit. You can see down here on the front diff, we smacked that a couple times. Same with the rear one. Our drive lines both took a little bit of rock rash. So it ended up being a pretty tough trail with all the running water going down, and I think we were all a little bit surprised at how tough it was. I mean, going down we kind of just slipped and slid and went down it, but going back up those series of ledges was pretty ruthless, and the Samurai wheelbase like this is just, it was so short, it's really hard to get back up there. But the guys I was with were awesome, very patient and very good spotters, so we had a great time. No serious breaks. The Forerunner had a brake line that ruptured, so they did the entire trail back up without it. That was pretty hardcore. He ended up stealing a brake line off a wrecked car that was on the side, like ready to go to pick and pull or something. It was like barely any car left. So I don't know if that worked out. I haven't heard from him yet, but pretty cool. Anyways, huge success. Really had a good time. We know a couple things we need to do to make it run a little bit better on the trail, and as you can see, my windshield wipers are back down, so that kind of just fixed itself. And hope you guys like this video. We're going to do many more exploring with the Samurai, and I also want to get the Suburban out on the trail with it and kind of do them together. It's just a lot of the trails are really tight, and I don't want to destroy the Suburban just yet. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that so you can see when my videos come out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.